welcome to all the participants here, participants from certifying authorities. Is it on? Participants from certifying authorities. I'm given to understand we have participants from uh, trust providers, participants from token vendors, my colleagues who got connected virtually from CCA, colleagues from CDAC, and other participants. I wish a very warm welcome to all of you for this very unique program which we have conceptualized as part of our ongoing awareness creations in the area of digital signatures, in the area of giving trust to the whole digital India program. As all of you know that IT Act giving the enablement of implementation of trust in e-commerce and e-governance environment. That's how the digital signatures have been recognized as part of the IT Act. And controller of certifying authorities has been given the power to create, license and regulate the certifying authorities. And in turn, certifying authorities are providing all the subscribers, the users, the digital signatures to be used which are equivalent to the ink signatures, the documents, digital documents which are equivalent to the paper-based documentation. As all of you know that Digital India program has grown so big in the last decade that it has outreach to each citizen. It has a connect to all citizens in the country by some or the other means. There is a need for providing the trusted services which is of paramount importance to the Government of India. In Digital India programs, we have certain benchmark programs like UPI, Aadhaar, Disha program in education, or maybe some other Ayushman Bharat program in the health sector. These are the major benchmark, and today the world is looking at us. In fact, we are the role model for implementation of these huge programs with a huge coverage and success. So we are the leaders. As controller of certifying authority, we also envision that we should be leaders in providing trust in the digital environment. We should be leader globally in giving services in digital signatures. I think in the yesterday I had a meeting.
Sir, we are not getting your voice, sir.
So, hello, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, okay, sir.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
the controller of certifying authorities have a vision of becoming the global leader in this area of providing trust. So, with this objective, we would like to move forward, and we have seen that the cyber security has its own understanding across the IT parlor. There is an increase in the budget investment which I have seen in the last decade. However, PKI has not taken up the way it should have been. I am finding the reasons of challenges in terms of use of digital signature, challenges in terms of applications owner which are not able to implement the digital signature in the applications. So it is our responsibility put together to facilitate all of them. I look forward to the complete ecosystem to help and provide growth in this area. These CAs which are impaneled and licensed by CCA, you are part of our family itself. So CCA is nothing without CAs. So we are a complete family here. So we all together we have to look forward to the growth. We look forward to providing the trust, benchmarking ourselves to the global standards. Looking at this, we have tried to make out certain improvements, certain changes in the existing system. Web trust is one such requirement. We have seen that the global certifying authorities are implementing web trust standards, and that is the only way of going forward and getting recognized by the international browsers. Without that, we are lacking as on date in our country to provide trusted services on the internet. So that, keeping that challenge in mind, now we have fortunate to have one of the Indian agencies, that is digital, what is the name? Digital Age. They have been the first auditor which are available in the country. Getting web test certification is not difficult. Getting web test certification is not very time consuming. Getting web test certification was expensive. But today, having an agency in India, and there are representatives of some overseas agencies as well in India, you can take their services at a reasonable cost. So we are setting a target for ourselves. We are setting a target for CCA first and the certifying authorities to come together and demonstrate to the world that we are complying to the global standards. As a first step, we ourselves are trying to take the certification of web trust for SSL to start with. We are partnering with NIXI. So Jain is there, the CEO. So we will be giving the certification in this area, which will be certified web trusted. So today this particular workshop is being organized to make you aware about what are the requirements of web trust, how it is different from the present requirement which CC has already given you, how far we are from them, what is the gap area, how much time it will take, how much money it will be required, and how much difficult it is. We have gentlemen from Digital Age who has got the accreditation to them from Web Trust. He will be giving you an outline of those requirements and telling you how far we are away and how we can reach to the final destination of Web Trust. There will be a presentation on that. CDEC, Bangalore, they are also working on the standard. They have a basic understanding of this Web Trust standard. They will also be giving you an overview of what this whole Web Trust requirement is, and they can also create some capacity in the country to facilitate whosoever is interested to get it implemented or maybe trained in this area. So with this, keeping this in mind, I think we are trying to make ourselves, giving ourselves a target of achieving it. I am trying to look at all of you, what timelines you need. I will be interacting with all of you, my colleagues, we will be interacting. We will try to see whether we can implement this target in 6 months or 1 year. Definitely we are going to make it mandatory. We don't want to do anything which is not global benchmarked. So that is what we are looking at. As I told you in other presentations as well, the complete Indian ecosystem I want to create Indian ecosystem compliance to the global standards. Another issue I found about the CA software, the CA software which is being used by most of you, it has to be compliant to, again, benchmark standards. I have been telling it time and again, we will give a target date for this. It has to be EL certified, EL4+. I am also trying to look at the RA software, which is a piece of software attached to the CA software, and I found it is not being tested or audited. So again, it is for the information of all CAs here, that will also be subjected to testing and auditing, RA software. And we will be moving towards complete architecture review of the CA in terms of hardware, software, networks, connectivities and everything. The whole architecture has to be approved. So that's how we are going to look at our all CAs. That is a direction we are tracking on. I look forward to your participation, your suggestion on this, because I don't want to make anything which goes out of the global practices. Any CA we certified, it will have complete certified ecosystem of components, delivery of services, network, storage and everything. That's how I am trying to look at. The suggestions are welcome. Anytime you can suggest us, because we are going to draft the guidelines for them. But we don't have much of time. They are going to be released very soon. So please work on them. So idea is benchmarking ourselves to the global practices, benchmarking our services to all the global standards, demonstrating the world, yes, we are also leaders. Huge data I could see yesterday in one of the presentations. Digital signature is a binding force for all the digital growth. Be it UPI, be it Aadhaar, be it Ayushman Bharat, or the new systems which are coming up in terms of NOEN and NOFN, what are those things are coming up. You will find digital signature is a foundation of the growth, and without this, the whole Digital India program cannot be successful. So if we are the foundation, we have to be strong enough to bear the load and ensuring that there is no slackness in the system. We are very robust and strong. So that's how I'm looking at. I look forward to the cooperation of all. Your suggestions are welcome. We will be draft guidelines accordingly. That's the direction which I want to set in. At the same time, I want to put on record that we are in the business of providing trust. We means CCA and CA together, both all of us. So whatever we do, it has to be a trusted practice. Whosoever does, he is accountable for his action, whether CCA or CA or anybody. Therefore, I want to bring RA into the network. I want all RA to be having the eKYC first, organization eKYC. Subsequently, they will be audited by you. Then again, I am giving a target for their surprise audit over a period of time by independent auditors. So they should be accountable for their actions, for whatever arrangement or agreement you have already made with them as CA. This is because that is a very important component touching the end user, touching the subscriber. So he should also be accountable for all their actions. This is very, very important, RA audit. We will also be looking at some of the financial aspects of it, because we are getting some feedback that while purchase or sale of these DSCs, the system should be in place. We are going to audit them also. All the government of India rules which are applicable to an organization related to taxation and all should be properly complied. That's what we are looking at. We are part of the government system, so this is going to be one of the audit criteria over a period of time. So CS, web trust compliance, compliance of all the components to international standards, RA coming into the picture. Then I am also adding the auditors will be available in the market, which will be impaneled by us, but the pricing I am leaving to the market. The market force will decide the pricing. We are not controlling the price as we were doing earlier. Because some of you friends told me this 3,000 rupees criteria never working. It's all the one-to-one interactions, the way it is being worked. So auditors will be appointed, they will do the audit, they will do the closure. Certifying authority will be giving a timelines. You have to get yourself audited by so and so date with a closure report. So there will be audit, there will be some observations, there will be closure to the observations, and final report will come to us.
तो उसमें ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम चाहिए कि सिर्फ इंडिविजुअल का नाम? ओके, इंडिविजुअल का नाम है, पर इंडिविजुअल का नाम प्लस साइनिंग प्लस इंक्रिप्शन चाहिए, राइट? तो मैं दोबारा एक जन को उनको साइनिंग प्लस इंक्रिप्शन देती हूँ और फिर
It happens in virtual meetings, hybrid meeting, virtual meeting, it's very common. Doesn't matter. So auditors, I am telling you, you will be selecting the auditors available, you will be negotiating with them. You have to submit a closed report to me. So please start your process well in time. It may take 3 to 4 months to get the closure report. So I want no relaxation in getting the closing report. We will be publishing the requirement of each CS when we need a closer report from all of you. The auditor will be required to make a presentation to an independent committee about the findings. Not yes and no in the table. Yes, 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 yes. I find that report not very comprehensive, because if I change the name of the CA on the top, the same report applies to second CA. So what is the basis of saying yes? He will be examined on that. Any auditing agency will have a people who are the impaneled auditor who can do the audit, that will also be certified. Only those people will be part of the audit. They will give the presentation. They will clear the doubt of the independent committee. They will be subsequently surprised audit. There will be surprise audit to the auditor as well as to the CS. Be ready for that. Please update your records accordingly. It will be at our cost, not at your cost. So there will be an audit. This will be a surprise audit, unannounced. So these are the few improvements we are trying to bring in. I hope all of you are with me. We are making system strong. We are making digital India strong. We are making nation strong. If we are trying to work on the Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, I think we all have to contribute into that. So with these few words, I really wish a success to this workshop and take all of you along. CCA is working not in isolation. You are welcome to just barge into our rooms, discuss your issues, discuss any point, any observation, we welcome you. But please ensure the compliance is adhered strictly in this regard. Thank you.